So here we are then on Gotten from Slash, featuring Adam Levine on those lead vocals here, from his first solo album just called Slash from 2010. This is one of the most beautiful ones I think to play. Quite complicated though as well. I'm going to run it through for you because the picking and the fingering kind of combine together to make it a little bit easier. If you go slightly wrong though, it can be very tough. So we'll jump into the intro to get things started. So the intro, you're up here on the 9th fret, which is a C sharp. And then these are the kind of chords you're going to play. C sharp minor, A major, E major. A lot of the song is based around that. This pattern is very, very complicated. We'll start with the notes first and then we'll go to the picking pattern. The basics though, you're going to play this first C sharp 9th fret with your 2nd finger. The other notes that follow involve this shape. So you're doing your 3rd and 4th fingers on the 9th frets as well. The hardest bit of this is the 8th fret with the 1st finger little move that you've got to do quite early on. So if you just listen slowly, that 1st finger comes on that 8th fret with the hammer on. And then immediately moves to the 7th fret. Hi everyone, I just wanted to interrupt the video here because when I was listening back to the song, it turns out that that C sharp note is held for that whole first pattern. So you don't do the switch up that I've just recommended there. Instead, I found a video of Slash playing this live. There's really not many. And he uses his 1st finger on the 8th to 9th fret that we've just discussed. Then he goes over to the 7th fret and then he comes back again. And that frees up his 2nd finger to stay stationary for the whole first pattern. I found a video online of one of these rare performances. So just check this out, and full credit to the channel as well for capturing this moment. But please, please, please do what Slash does in this opening pattern.
Do not make me think of him.
Anyway, we'll get to that bit in a second. The picking pattern also combines with it to make it a bit easier if you play it with this following picking pattern. So down, down, up, and then the hammer on here with the down, and then you go down, up, and there's 3 ups. And the 2nd hammer on. So let's go through it again. So once you've got that down, practice it round and round a few times. You'll definitely be pleased that you can play this awesome little intro pattern. The next bit took me ages to work out because you're using open strings that kind of ring in the background. So you're in this, this is a B chord, and it's alternate picking from this point, and you're going to use your 1st, 3rd and 2nd fingers and just again skip out that A string completely. So follow that pattern on the tab. Then you switch up to the 8th fret here with a power chord shape, and then come back with that 1st finger. So you can practice moving your 1st finger round and round again. I've seen some people suggesting that you can use your thumb on the 8th fret to make it a bit easier, which you can do, but Slash doesn't do that when he's playing live himself, so I'm just going to recommend that you stick with his finger pattern here. So from this B again, lift off the far side of your hand to keep the B and E string clear. And then you do a first finger move. And as you're coming back down, you're going to start moving your second finger during these 10th frets here, as it's going to hit that 9th fret again, as the shape repeats for the first time. So that shape comes round twice, although the verse actually begins on the second time it comes round, a written verse on the third appearance, just because it's neater in the tab like that. And we'll get to the verse now, because the pattern is basically the same as it starts. So open A, open E, then this pattern happens again. Then you drop that whole shape down to the 5th fret. So the pre-chorus is like this. So there's a doubling of that E. So this pattern, open E, hammer on with that 4th to the 6th fret, and then use your second finger for the 5th fret here on that B. And then you're going to do that open G is always amusing to me, because it's a perfect chance to move your hand shape when you're going to go up to this B and this pattern that we did before in part 1 of our video series. And then drop it down. And then you're going to go to this the C sharp power chord shape here. Slide down with the power chord, first and third finger, and then you slide down even more to the A shape, and it goes. So you're doing this E major chord, and the 4th finger comes in here to do a little suspended note. And then you play those top strings open, and then you get this like that. And that open G note is just you moving your hand to the B chord on the 7th fret there, which is done with the thumb. And then again you've got these kind of open picks, open strings that are slightly muted just to move up to the 9th fret. And then there's a second guitar, by the way, which happens over bar 16 on that A major chord, which sounds like this, which you can hear floating away in the background. Then the chorus comes around again, so. And then it pauses back up to this 9th fret here. It's the minor variant, by the way, so you have your first finger across. And then it's this A, and then this bar across here. It's also worth saying that a lot of people suggest that you can do these chords with, instead of using the thumb, with the bar, and actually Slash does sometimes do that live as well. So the other sort of variation of how this goes, I'll just play it through for you once, is the E, up to the B. You've got to be careful of this note not coming into play, which is why I prefer the thumb. Then up to this C sharp minor. And the same again. So the main intro comes round. but you can't play that and the solo, so I would put the first few notes in brackets, and then you're going to be on this 9th fret here. Really cool. So down and then up, hammer on, down, up, and then full bend, and then that's the first little phrase, and then you go slide. You don't actually have to re-pick the second note, you can just pull off. And that's all hammer on pull offs here. Last phrase. Bend it 4 times there. Now the last note sounds like you go, but you actually don't, it just comes back in with the chorus, with the intro, sorry. Then verse 2 comes round, which is the same as what we've had before, so I'll just run you through verse 2. Then you've got this, and over the top of that you hear this little phrase here. Then the intro continues. And then there's another little line that's played over the top, which is just like this. Then you've got your sort of pre-chorus section again. There's another little solo line that I'll just take you through here before we go back to the chorus again. It goes like this. So and the chorus returns. So this is chorus 2. There's a few little variation changes that I've tabbed out for you, but the main whole vibe is the same. Up to the B. There's a little turnaround here where you need to press the top finger down, the first finger down, and you get this little cool rotating pattern here. Then up to the C sharp here. Down to the A. So that's how that little change up goes. Then you've got it again. Up to this 7th. There's a different 4th finger pattern here. Up to the 9th again. And then down to the A. And then it changes to a bar chord here every time for slash, so. And then down. That's where the huge change up happens here, but I'll just run you through some of the guitar 2 parts that happen starting over bar 43. There's a bar of rest first, and then you've got these little patterns here which I'll just play through for you. That's the second one, and the third one is like this. So. And then this 4th one here goes like this. So there's a lot of bending going on. We're on the G and B strings. So it's all that kind of thing. You're going to make sure that you're in tune, obviously, and bend full from the fourth fret. So it starts like this. Jump up to the 7th fret with your first finger. So you bend up and then down. And then down to the 5th. Jump up to the 7th again. 5th again. This is where it's different. So. Up to the 7th again. Up to the 9th. Worth saying, by the way, we switched to the bridge pickup here just to give it a bit more menace, although I think on the album it does sound a little bit like it's actually the neck, but anyway, Slash plays it with the bridge live, so we'll do that here. Then this solo happens on the 11th fret, so 2nd and 3rd finger, then jump down to the 7th. Now I'd recommend actually that you do this with 1st, 2nd and 3rd finger, and then slide up. So that's how I would play that. Then you've got the intro section again, which we won't run through because we've done that one a few times now. But this, you know how that one runs. Then you're back to the chorus. There's one little pattern that I wanted to run you through here, which is cool. It's on the 9th fret, so. And then the sort of outro solo is on the 12th fret. This other little line that comes over the top again on bar 85 is that 9th fret. And then the last sort of soaring outro solo is. So that's. And then. I'd do this with the 2nd finger. Because then you can do with the 4th on that 12th. And you're out then. So that's it. Gotten from Slash and Miles Kennedy has been completed. Hope you enjoyed running through that lesson there. Pretty complicated, to be honest with you, but if you managed to follow along, well done. Hopefully the tab makes it a lot easier to practice, and we'll see you on another Slash video. But thanks for watching. Peace out, and we'll see you next time.